Hi, this is a very brief introduction to the new Virtual POS. So it's an advanced mode essentially that we've put in here to allow you to configure the transaction to be exactly how you want it to be. So I hit Virtual POS, the old basic version is there still. Advanced will take you to the new version. So the first thing it asks you to do is find a transaction to base this on. It's going to be incredibly difficult for you to craft a message from scratch and get it right. So the thought behind this is find a transaction, work with that one to understand what it is you want to do. So you can put in a terminal ID. It's all the same filtering as on the transaction screen. Exactly the same code sits behind it. So let's pick one. I'll just use that one. Now I want to say where I'm putting it. So this is the really important bit to get right. So I'm going to send this in as a termap transaction, and I'm going to start it out at the persistence layer because I don't want any of the batch stuff done. I don't want any of the conversion stuff. Start it off at the transaction storage stage. Is normally going to be what you want to do. Then off you go, configure your message however you want it. I'm just going to simply change the amount here so that I know that this is me and my transaction. But you'll note that there's a few things that have already been done. It's changed the date and time all over the place. It has picked up the relay stack to say where it's come from and put that in. And it's given it a new identifier. So the EFT Lab transaction identifier will have been changed here automatically. You can go away, you can do whatever you want. You can edit this message to your heart's content using that EFM format until you're ready to go, until you're ready to fire it. And of course you can completely change this and therefore just pick any random transaction and just sort of paste in whatever you want. The other thing this is going to do, it's going to decrypt the card number on the fly for me. So I've actually got in here an encrypted PAN. I'm still kicking around from the transaction. I'm going to use that as part of my transaction here. So if you want a reversal or something like that, you don't have to decrypt the card number yourself. If you happen to know the transaction you want to reverse, you can pick it up this way and just set the type to be a reversal. Anyway, I'll throw this in now. It's going to say, are you sure you want to continue? And I'm going to go, yes, I'm still sure I want to continue. It'll go away, it'll think about it. In responses, you can check back what actually happened, but you're not going to get very much helpful from here because it's sort of only telling you what roughly happened halfway through the pipeline, so it's not terribly helpful. This, you really want to go back and have a look in your transaction screen, see what happened in your transaction screen. That's going to tell you far more about what happened. So this is my $98 transaction. If I go to the BP sim, you can see, yeah, there we go, it's my 98. Oop, sorry, or maybe not. My $98 transaction, and it's decrypted that card number on the fly for me. So that's the POS in very high overview. I hope that is going to give enough flexibility and power for what you need to do without being too complex to set up at the same time. Yep, good luck.